Cific's falling asleep back there. Come on, man.
Welcome, metaverse travelers and pioneers of the internet. Welcome to the Somnium Show. Today, we have a very special episode. We're going to be talking to my best and greatest friend of all time, Artific, the founder and CEO of Oasis Meta Games, the engine that drives all of our creations. So stay tuned, everyone, for an exciting episode with your boy Artific, baby. Woo! Yo, Artific, where you at? Woo! Yeah! Everyone give it up for Artific! Yo, everyone stand! Stand! Everyone stand! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Awesome. What a pleasure.
Yes, great to be here.
Yes.
Such an honor.
Okay, just give me a second. I just have to fix the, oh wait. Sorry. My tracking's kind of messed up. Somnium Show. Sorry.
Somnium Show. Where do you go? To the Somnium Show? Just follow toward down the trail. Don't be late. Or
we'll break your tail. Yeah, the Somnium
break
Show.
your tail.
Oh, not my tail.
Yeah. Awesome.
Hey,
what a pleasure, Artific. This is such an honor. This is so
professional.
Yeah, it's so amazing to have Artific on the Somnium Show. The man himself, the creator of OMG.
Ooh.
What do you think, Shroom?
I think it's marvelous.
It truly is.
OMG is built so many cool things, the worlds and everything that we have fun playing around in, and I'm sure he's going to tell us all about them here any second now.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. So Artific, tell us a bit about you. Before, I want to know, man, I remember you saying that you know how to program in Pascal. Isn't that dead? Nobody knows how to do it. Where did it all start?
Yeah.
I mean, Pascal is,
yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah, it was really no Pascal. I forgot it already. It's that language. If I knew it, it wouldn't be that. So yeah, I caused his demise. I was the last one following the trail, and I couldn't hold it. Just fell apart. Yeah. So yeah, Pascal's dead. Let's move on.
What was it like, bro, to actually program in Pascal? I know a little bit about it.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks, eh? Is it?
Yeah,
Is
sucks.
it
Yeah.
Perl? Is it worse than Perl?
Yeah, no, it's worse. It's worse.
Oh.
Perl is good.
I like Pearl.
Wow, that's amazing. What
like it.
Yeah, Perl is okay.
What Artific, how did you get into computers and software, and can you tell us a little bit about that, the pre-Somnium times?
Well, I don't know. I always liked computers. I always wanted to have one for a long time. I didn't. Then we finally got one, and of course, I wanted it for coding. Well, I told that to my parents, and then I used it for games for a long time, and then some more. And then I actually started doing some coding when I needed some job or something. So yeah.
What was it? What was
it's
your
hard
first
to
computer?
Probably started writing games, probably.
It's Pentium 75.
Pentium 75. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But is it was it a DOS? Right? Was it command line, that kind of thing? I'm thinking.
Yeah, it was.
Commodore
Yeah,
64.
it had DOS and it had Windows I think 3.11 by that time. It had DOS and Windows 3.11. But Windows. We used the DOS.
Lately,
It's an
I feel
IBM computer, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean.
Isn't it an IBM?
I mean, Windows.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure actually, when the first Windows,
Pentium.
they were all on IBMs, right? That's how Windows kind of got its start, and then IBM made a dumb decision about the prop, right? Do you guys know about that story? How
I have
Bill
no
Gates
idea.
basically tricked IBM. You guys don't know the story? Basically, he went into a meeting with IBM.
It's
And they're like,
show.
okay, yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but like this is what he did, bro. He went into a meeting with IBM, and they didn't know anything about personal computers, and then he basically structured the deal where he was able to they could use the software that he put on their computers, but at the same time he was allowed to put it on other people's computers.
Oh
And
yeah,
then, bro,
I remember
what he
there was
did,
like
bro,
something shady.
yeah, bro, what he did, he didn't even have an operating system. He literally the same day he went and he bought an operating system from some guy, and then it's Windows, and it's all based on that. Like,
Well,
it's
he stole
crazy.
the icon idea. He stole that from Xerox.
I don't know. I wouldn't
Oh, really?
say he stole it. Like, I mean, like Xerox Labs, they were doing a lot of like.
Well, it's it's actually not even like the 3.11. It wasn't like full scale operating system. You still needed the DOS, so it wouldn't work without
Yeah.
it. So yeah.
What do you think
But,
about
yeah, it was
Bill Gates, bro?
Sort of nice. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He has a lot of money, and I use Windows, so Windows are cool.
Yeah, but lately it feels more like adware. I've been getting the feeling that like there's all these ads now on it, like out of the blue. Everywhere you go, there's an ad
Really?
here, an ad
I didn't
here, and you
notice.
can't even avoid any of it on Windows. I think one day, bro, I'm gonna switch. to
It's on
Linux.
Windows.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna switch.
No ads on Windows. What
That's
are you
not
talking
Windows'
about, man?
fault.
What do
That's
you
why
mean?
you
That's
don't
the
need to
internet.
steal Windows. You have to buy the license, man, and no ads.
Yeah, there's still ads, bro. Like there's ads everywhere.
No, there are no ads. Zero.
Oh
ads.
yeah.
Oh,
that's-
okay,
yeah,
okay, I
that's-
get it. You got to hook up your friends with
Okay.
Bill Gates, okay? You don't have ads on
Use
yours.
Linux. Use Linux.
Oh yeah, like
Exactly.
yeah,
You
I
have to have
heard
a Windows
when you
VIP,
steal
you don't
it,
have
then
Windows
there's
VIP or
a lot of these pop-ups and the viruses, and they want to steal your money and stuff. Yeah, it sort of comes with.
That's called
stolen
Internet
stuff,
Explorer.
yeah.
That's not Windows. That's Internet, man.
Yeah, it's not.
That's where
it's
all
not
the ads
Windows.
Amazing.
It's the other
So
stuff.
like, when like you've been working really hard, artific on OMG, and you've been pushing things so much. Like you're inspiring everyone here. Where are you going, man? Like what's the vision? Like when you sit at night, what do you think? Like what goes through your mind? Where do you see this all going?
Yeah, well, I don't look so far ahead. Like I have some vision, but I think the main I'm focusing on right here, right now, and really on what we can do in short to midterm. What can be useful for people in the community, because like the space and everything is so new, and yeah, when I joined 1.5 years ago, I had some idea. Then a month later, I had different idea, and that sort of just continues to evolve as you meet other people, and they just give you something to think about, and you think, okay, we could do actually it like this, or we can do it in different way, and so on. So I think it's actually comes to when I started working on worlds, that I created some scripts and I wanted to share them with other people, and I did that with you and with Blake, and then I was thinking how to share them with more people. But the issue is that when I share the script, then it's yours, and you can basically do whatever you like with it. And I wanted to be able to protect those scripts and also to give other people ability to maybe build on top of what I created, and again share it with other people, but still having the ownership and having the asset protected. And this is, I think, the way how to build sort of the exponential growth. Because if it's just some person building something, then it's always going to be linear, and yeah, it can be like very steep, and the person can be like really capable and having a lot of cool ideas, but it will always be just a straight line. But then when someone else can build on top of this person work, and someone else can build on top of theirs, then we can get into this like exponential relationship where the things can really start blow up, and a long time it looks like there's nothing, and it goes really slowly, and then suddenly like there's everything, and people where did that came from? But yeah, it's just started to build up and having these sort of idea of being able to stand on top of shoulders of giants, you know, just something like that. So that's sort of my vision. Yeah, I try to stand on shoulders of Somnium and give others people access to what I created.
Yeah, yo, give it up to Artific, everyone. Come on, woo woo, yeah. Really amazing, Artific. Like, bro, the way you like create things, and it's so amazing. I want to know, like, how do you approach solving a problem? Like, what are the steps you take? What advice can you give the audience and, you know, anyone else who wants to solve things like you do?
Well, I would say first thing is like have enough time to be able to fail a lot of times, because it's probably gonna happen. And I don't know, I don't try to solve complicated problems. I always, because like there's so many opportunities, so many things that we can build. So I always try to focus on things that I know how to solve. I see the solution to that, I can see the path, and I start working on that. And then usually there are some issues, and I solve them with just trial and error, just trying, learning from others. So yeah, it's basically, I guess, what everyone does. You know, use Google, YouTube, and other resources, and yeah, learn from others. But like, I don't try to work on things that are super hard, even when it would be, you know, cool to have them. Like, you know, for example, like sitting in vaults. We had a lot of discussions about that, and I just don't know how to do it. I think it's like really complicated to do it. So yeah, just not doing that, even if there are people that would like to have that feature in the engine. I rather work on things that I know how to do. So for example, like figured out maybe how to do drivable vehicles. So I would rather spend time doing that, because I sort of can imagine how to do that, instead of working on something that can take me, you know, 2-3 months, and then at the end having to just say, okay, yeah, that's not going anywhere, and just you know, waste all the time. But of course, like it happens, and you will have failures. So yeah, I had, for example, with the multiplayer shooter, where I get to some point, but yeah, I don't know how to get it to the finish line. It was basically like working for 2 people, but yeah, you expect it to be working for a little more to be a really like, viable game.
Wow, that's really amazing, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, ask. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask you, how did you come up with OMG, and what was the first thing that you created for OMG?
Oh, well, yeah, so I was actually thinking quite some time for like good name, and I like Oasis games, but it was already taken as like some, I don't know, Hong Kong or Chinese company that's making some games called Oasis games. So yeah, that's not viable. But then I don't know, just suddenly I was like, okay, I could add the meta there, and it could be Oasis meta games, and then I look at it and I was like, OMG, oh, I like this, because it gets this like wow effect that I try to give people, or mainly try to start doing some effects. So that was like that, and first thing. Yeah, I think like first bigger thing that we were planning was the big event for Oasis metagames, because like the idea is not that it's supposed to be just the engine. We want to have esports league in VR, in Somnium, you know, different game, different leaderboards, a lot of different stuff. So I think the big event was that. It was quite messy. So the idea was that we will connect the web and VR and 2D, and we will have a stream, and we will be switching from one direction and another, and project people. So that didn't work out. But I think people in web and people in VR had fun in their own instances separately. So yeah, I think it was the first one actually, not really so much successful, but people had fun. So I guess at some level it was good.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, man. You like with the events and stuff. You have like some of the best events. I'm actually kind of sad. Like you haven't been doing a lot of events, But like you've been working really really hard. But your events, man,
Yeah,
are
so
so
it's
fun,
actually,
bro.
yeah, it's true. I don't remember when I did like one of event of my own because like most of the events on the OMG are actually done by other people,
Yeah.
mostly by you, but by other people as well, and many others. So that was actually also the idea about when I started the Resi Metagames, the brand. At that point, I was not thinking about creating the engine that actually came later. I just wanted to create sort of a brand that I could shape it, I would have the ownership, and I would be able to say what's the direction, but then there would be other people that could use the brand for their own parcels, events, games, worlds, whatever they like, and we would be able to brand it together, and then it would help the brand, but also it would help the people that would be doing the events under the brand. So that was sort of the very simple idea at the beginning. And yeah, I think it's sort of work because
Yeah.
I haven't done many events. I think focusing mainly on the coding part.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of events on the
Yeah.
Oasis metagames, a lot of games that you created. So
Yeah. Really
it's
amazing.
really cool.
Yeah. Artific, what advice can you give us? Like, what's a good leader? What makes someone a good leader in your experience? Like, what does it take to lead and be, for example, the head of a department? Like, what do you need to be able to be a leader?
Wow. Wow, that's a difficult question. Yeah, I don't know if I'm qualified to
What are you
answer that.
talking
I don't know,
about, bro?
like
You're more than
always.
qualified.
Like always, I just tried to to do good for the people and for then when I was working for the company. So obviously for the company, so for the company and for the people that I was managing. And yeah, I don't know. That was just it. So I was always thinking how to move the company forward and also how to make sure that. The people that are in the team and that will be working on the problem, then because I felt like when I was managing team, it was a team of data scientists, which are super smart people. In that time, I don't know if about now, probably the same. It's difficult. It was really difficult to get them. So we had some that were like right after, out of the school. They had. No idea of what they were doing. They were smart, but they didn't have any experience, so they need to learn. They didn't have much work experience as well. Or then we had people from academia as well, so they had a lot of experience, but completely different and with in completely different environment. Yeah,
Wow.
that was little challenging to like to really have the team together and go forward. But yeah, I just like in those times I try to rely on like their smarts because they were like much smarter actually than me in the technical part, and like what I could provide was maybe like little the vision for the company. So I had more information about that, and I had the business experience. So I just try to make sure that the direction that they're going and the things that we are developing together, when I came up with the problem, they came up with the solution. That the solution is actually solving the problem, because sometimes with scientists, yeah, it can be solving a problem, but it can be solving like completely different problem, or just like small tiny problem here where you're actually trying to solve some like bigger problem there. I don't know how applicable is this for other areas, but yeah,
That's really
that were
amazing.
sort of the challenges.
Yeah, like that's like what I just got from that from you, bro, was to be a leader is to be a teacher, right? You have to be able to teach in order
Yeah,
to
but
lead.
I like in that I think like it depends also what you're reading, because in different professions and in different businesses you will have different situations. So here I was in a situation where I had like qualified people, and they were like super smart. They were smarter than me in most cases, and I just needed to make sure that we are doing what business needs to be done. So then it was more like getting out of their way, and just when they started to getting away, just push them back to the road. But that doesn't need to be always applicable. Sometimes the people that are working there like don't know what they are doing, or just different situations. So maybe I was like lucky in this, because this sort of goes with my, I don't know if you call it like leadership style. I don't feel like a leader, but yeah, sort of this. So that's also what I'm trying to do with the Oasis metagames. Like it's me, but then there's a lot of people, partners, and people that are working on their own project that is linked to Oasis metagames, and they can anytime just say, okay, like screw you, and I don't like the decision that you did, and they can take the project away. So, but then it's, I don't know if it's like leadership actually, and just trying to create something that's useful for people and create these positive feedback loops where when the people create something for the OMG, and then it helps other people and it helps themselves as well. So yeah, I don't know. That's what I think about it.
Yeah, that is like some leadership right there. That's, you know what I mean? Like a center, a whole without a center. Yeah, that's beautiful, bro. What do you think, Shroom?
Yeah, so sort of like the distributed.
Yeah, ask.
Question.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I mean, even the way like now with like OMG.
Let him ask the question.
I was just wondering, whoa.
Misclick. Misclick.
And there he goes. That question was too much for him. He bailed on us.
Where is he?
Artific, are you still there?
Where is he?
Are you still there? There he is.
Okay. Yeah, there was something wrong with Artific. I came here.
Okay.
I
just wanted to ask you
like,
if there are any new features or directions you think that Somnium Space should be going in, and if you could change anything in Somnium Space, what would you change?
Oh. Yeah. Well,
Don't mean to put you on the
actually,
spot.
How I think about it is, and especially in terms or in relationship to what I'm building with the layer 2 or with the OMG engine, is that I like that Somnium is building those core hard to create basic features that we can then rely on. So the avatar system, the synchronization of the avatar and all this, that's like super cool. Or having the web client for parcels, being able to just bring other people in, or they're working on the economy part. So that's again like when I would be creating, or when I'm creating the engine, I don't want to deal with payment systems. I don't want to be hiring people to create smart contracts. That's like, yeah, I don't know anything about it. All people that I talk about something like that, or they are trying to do something like that, is like super expensive, super hard, and there's like a lot of pitfalls. So I don't want to be dealing with that. But I want to be I want to have those capabilities. So I'm actually like really happy with the direction that Somnium is taking, that they're focusing on these, the big features, the hard to create. And then, me, Denevro, we can focus on that sort of, like the cool stuff, because using the base layer, we can do that. And maybe like the sort of the next thing, and I think Somnium is planning to do that, is to improve the way how people that are developing worlds would be able to interact with the basic components. Because currently it's more like a sort of modding, where you have something that's there and you're trying to mod it or hack it in a way to be able to do what you want it to do. And sometimes you need to do it in like overly complicated way. Yeah, what I think this is coming after the marketplace and these other things gets sorted out. And even like for me, that would be actually the bigger priority to get sorted out, to be able to mint NFTs, send NFTs, so we could create quests. So person like the person that gets the highest shots on the shooting game that's down there in the OMG headquarters and all of the OMG vaults actually, that we could reset the score, and every week the person that has the highest score could get some NFT for that week, or then we could create even like what we are thinking about is creating like some like multiple leaderboards like that, multiple games. So then different people that have their own OMG worlds would have their own games, and we would put the leaderboards into the lobby for all those games, and we would create a meta score for each week, each month, where we would be. So then it wouldn't be that just the best shot gets always the prize. It would be the person that actually completes the most of the games in maybe like average ranking, but they would really make the effort to do it maybe each week, and then they would get to the highest levels on the meta leaderboard, and they could get some NFTs, later variables, or maybe some cubes or stuff like that. So I'm actually really happy with the steps that Somnium is going.
Yeah, it's really amazing. The future is bright, my friends. It truly is.
I want flying saucers that you can drive around.
Yeah, we're gonna have those.
Can you make me one?
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna have those
Yeah,
pretty
you're gonna
soon.
have that.
All right. I can't wait.
Cool. Okay, this was so amazing. Thank you so much, Artific, for coming and sitting with us here. There's just one thing I want from you. I want you to get on this desk, baby. Come on, Artific. Come on. Come on, everyone. Come on the desk. Yo, come on.
Thank you
come
for having
on.
me.
Yeah, woo, Artific.
There's not room. There's not room on the desk for everybody. Oh no.
There's room for everyone.
Yeah, there's room for
Every
everyone.
alien is welcome.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay. Okay.
Oh, the
cameras
desk is
over
gonna
here.
collapse.
Okay, cameras. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on.
Hey.
1, 2, 3. Wait. Okay.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3. Artific.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Artific.
Awesome. Yo,
3, 2,
thank you
1,
so.
go.
And you viewers, thank you for watching the Somnium Show. We hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, and keep your eyes and ears open for the amazing things that are going to be coming out of OMG. And
Back
yeah,
next
we
week.
love you guys. So we'll see you all on the other side of the monitor, baby. Woo!
Yeah, great show.